Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are almost ready for Bath versus Leinster. Looking forward. Well, I'd say I'm looking forward to this one. I'm with bated breath because Bath, I don't know if there's enough Vaseline in the world for Bath to take this one on, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But we will see how they get on. So yeah, not sure for Bath. I think they're going to get absolutely shithoused. But there you go. It is what it is. Welcome in. If you're new around here, don't forget, of course, to hit the like button. That helps us out massively in terms of the algorithm. And of course, don't forget to hit that sub button as well. We've got a poll running. One of you voted, by the looks of it. We've already had a vote. Yeah, we have. 100% of you. Oh, wow. The one person that voted thinks Leinster are going to win this one. And I have to agree. This is going to be a little bit of a lean forward and take your medicine from Bath. But there we go. These things happen. And it's a game of rugby at the end of the day. So let's not get too sore about it. Let's see. We'll try and keep an eye on Lions Sharks as well in the URC. Keep you up to date on those. And in the sevens, Spain are smashing Jamaica 33-7. So there you go. All fun and games. Right, on to the teams then. So for the home side, for Bath, in the front row we've got Caldwell, Dutoit and Stewart. Spencer and Yules are in the second row. And the back row is made up of Ellis, Underhill and Bayliss. No mean feat. It's not a bad front pack. I wouldn't kick that front pack out of bed. That's for sure. Right, onto the backs. Big old Ben Spencer. In at 10 we've got Bailey. On the blindside wing we've got Hammer Webb. Cameron Redpath. Is this his comeback game? He's in at 12 with Clark in at 13. Butt is on the open side wing and McConaughey is in at fullback. So those are your Bath starters. On the bench you've got Doherty, Vaughan, Jonker, McNally, Williams, Simpson, Ojoma and Atkins. On to Leinster. Up front we've got Porter, Kelleher, Alatoa. In the second row we've got Maloney and Murphy. The back row is made up of Doris, Van der Flyer and Conan. That is a pack. That is a bad boy pack. On to the backs then. We've got McGrath in at 9. Don't know how long he'll last. Johnny Sexpest in at 10. He's no doubt going to get a concussion 5 minutes in. Bless his little cottons. He's going to push his Zimmer frame round for us this afternoon. I can hear the chat just boiling away. Them Leinster fans not happy. Right, on the blindside wing O'Brien in at 12, Henshaw 13, Ringrose, Lamora on the open side wing and Keenan in at fullback. Jesus Christ. Talk about rolling out the stars. Have they not been watching Bath this year? They could have sent out their under-16s and won by 50 points. The way Bath have been playing this year. But there we go. Those are your starters. And then on the bench for Leinster, you've got Healy, Abdalazade. I'm really crap at pronouncing names. Baird, Deegan, Gibson Park, Byrne, and Frawley. Right. So, we've got 2 votes on the poll, but do keep those poll votes coming in. Let's see who's going to win this one. See how that poll changes as the game goes on. Of course, don't forget to smash the like button as well. Helps us out massively. And don't be frightened to say hello in the chat. Gregor is in. Boys in blue. Got to get a big score. Well, I mean, they both play in blue, don't they? I'm guessing you're referring to Leinster. But yeah, It's got to be 50 points, isn't it? It's got to be an absolute embarrassment. Otherwise, Leinster will feel pretty embarrassed because Bath have had a howler. I mean, underdogs on top. I want Bath to do well, but I just can't see it. I cannot see it. Anyway, BT Sports 2, if you want to watch along. It's down at the Rec this afternoon. It's kicking things off. We're going to have a little bit of a break in the middle this afternoon, so we'll probably watch. We'll get a couple of bits and bobs done around the house, and then we'll be back early evening tea time, 5:15 for Ulster Claremont. So, if you haven't subscribed, get that sub button hit and get that bell notification clicked, and you'll be notified when we go live. Right, here come Leinster, led by Sexpest. Playing in navy and gold. That's quite a smart looking kit. I haven't seen Leinster play this year. That's a smart looking kit this year. I like that. And here come Bath out in grey. Hoping to cause a bit of an upset today. Let's have a look actually at the odds. RugbyKickoff.com for all your rugby needs. They've got everything. Leinster have won all 5 of their last games. And Leinster are predicted to win this by 15 points with a probability of 84.5%. 5 degrees with cloud is the weather down there today in Bath. Just in case you were wondering. Probably not. I don't care. I'm just chatting nonsense. Because we move. Right then. Andre Piardi, Italian ref. I don't think I've seen him ref before. But we're going to get it going. Bath are going to kick off first. Let's see if we can get the ball tracking on. We forgot about ball tracking for a second there. Right. As always, we are a fraction behind the ball tracking, but Bath have won a penalty from the kickoff. So good start for them. Holding on is the call from the referee. And ball tracking telling us they're having a tap and go, but they're not. They're going to the corner. And I tell you what, early doors, that's a great start. Underhill over the ball, straight in on it, and great turnover from him. And Bath will have the line out 7 metres out. They're up in the middle and down and set them all. Porter sneaking round the side, but he's bound, so he's all legal and trying to cling on. As once is called. Difficult to get this rolling again now, as Spencer's called to use it. Detroit breaks. Oh, it spills out, but it's picked up. And it's an accidental crossing. So we will have a... What's it given? Penalty, I think. Gotta be, hasn't it? God knows. I think he's given a scrum here. Just 2 people going for the same ball. Lack of communications. And well, we've got some running repairs for Conan, who's looks like he's bust his face open. Looks like he's popped his nose. He's alright. Bit of a tissue, wipe it down. 2 tries last week against Montpellier, did Conan. Right. So it is a scrum for Leinster. Just settling things down a little bit. Which is a bit of a odd thing to say. 90 seconds into a game. Needs to be settled down just a touch. But Bath will have their tails up here and hope to get a bit of a shove on against this star-studded pack of Leinster. As Conan picks and goes alone. Support with him though. And Leinster will box kick away. It's a very good kick and it's a penalty taken out in the air. Are we going to see a card? Oh, I tell you what, Jordan Lama, lucky boy, because he was not watching the ball. He was trying to look at where he predicted the ball will land, and he just jumped straight in to McConaughey. Right then, Detroit. Oh, and he's ballsed it up and it's gone to Leinster. So Leinster still camped on their own 5, using the forwards to get a bit of better field position before they clear this away with the boot. Again, they don't find touch. So Bath will have the opportunity to run again. Up and over the 10 now. McConaughey driving on. But no support, and is stripped quite comfortably. And Henshaw lets it bounce off his knees before collecting it and kicks that downfield for Hammer Webb to run this back. And another penalty. Not rolling away, this time Leinster. Wow. Bath are up for this. It's got a little bit of a feel of last night's game of Quins and Castres. The Castres very much the underdogs in that one, and they absolutely came full noise early doors, and Harlequins hadn't quite woken up. It's a bit similar here. Leinster not really waking up yet, just going through the motions, and Bath have come to turn it on. I'm sure though that is not going to be the story of the game. Right, another Bath line out in the Leinster 22. Up at the front. More set, but it's moved away quickly. And Redpath now has a little out the back door, and McConaughey drops it. Bayliss on the opposite wing now. Bath look to work it back into midfield to their forwards. Bailey tries to go through the hole with Underhill, and Underhill's smashed. Leinster are getting absolutely buffeted in defence. But fair play, they're standing tall. Advantage coming offside. In a kickable range, you would think. And the whistle is blown as Porter gets his hands on the ball. Taken off the ball by 4 Blue. 4 penalties in a row against Leinster, says the referee. We need to fix some discipline. We're only bloody 5 minutes into the game. Let's go, Bath. This is the Bath we want to see. This is the Bath that can do bits. Right. Interestingly, Bath are going to the corner. It's very, very kickable. And I don't really know why they're not taking 3 points here. But here we go. into the corner they go. Leinster just had a quick chat about discipline in the huddle, and referee allowed them the time to do that. So here we go. What can Bath do? They've got to take something away. If they don't take anything away from 4 visits to Leinster's 22, they're in big trouble. Go up at the back, over the 15, so up come the defence. And it's sacked. All legal. So the pick and... Well, the pick and goes are set. Latcher on and... Oh, borderline, didn't stay on his feet, but referee allows play on. Comes back the other way, another pick and go. Ball's out and Leinster charge up. Closing down the space, driving this Bath pack back. Du Toit's gone alone. Stewart. Bath's just starting to go up one-up runners and are finding it a little bit more difficult to clear out. As Leinster fire over the top. Unplayable. And it is going to be a Leinster ball in the scrum. Well, Bath will feel a little bit aggrieved. Oosh. Should have took the 3 points for me. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you're watching the game, what are you up to today? Has your game been called off? My games have been called off today. I was supposed to be playing today, but my games have called off, so I thought I'd come and see you guys instead. What have we got on the poll? 4 votes. 75% of you think Leinster. 25% of you think Bath. And based on the first 10 minutes, you would think Bath isn't a bad shout. If Bath can maintain this pressure for 80 minutes, Leinster will have a hard day at the office. Luke McGrath puts it up again, doesn't find touch. And McConaughey takes that well. Spencer looks to dart blindside, but no room, and comes back the other way. Underhill, a little bit static at the start of his run. Gets driven back. And Bailey decides he's seen enough of the ball and is going to put that one up there. It's a bit long though, and Keenan takes it comfortably and charges back. Up to the 10. Numbers over. Sexton. Ringrose. Conan. Advantage coming for Leinster. Maloney driven back. Doubled up in the tackle. And then I think that's Kelleher knocks it on, but we'll come back for the offside advantage. And we move. Wow, what a start. I'm not going to lie, I thought Leinster would have scored 2 tries by now, but props to Bath. They are stepping up. And Leinster will have their first possession. First real possession of the game. Or first set piece possession. No, it's not, is it? They've had a couple of scrums. I think it's the first one in Bath's half anyway. Oh, and it's Sexton puts Doris through the hole. Ringrose is driven back though, back to the 22. Maloney. Oh, leaves it hanging for Kelleher, but he's not there. Porter picks it up and finds Keenan. Alalatoa trying to move it wide. Doris again. Leinster rolling up. Sexton gets a poor pass and is driven back. Ringrose finds a hole. Oh, almost. 7 metres out. Here we go, Leinster. Leinster's first real attack of the game, and they look so dangerous. Another advantage coming for Leinster. Penalties racking up for both teams now. Sexton, little dink through. Oh, wow! It's gonna be awarded a try on field. Lamar walks through. Clark is trying to scramble to get it, spills it backwards, and then is held. I think this is going to be no try. Well, we are going to have a look at this. We're not sure about a knock-on. So, Clark is held back. There's no try for me. He's tried to go back for another bite of the ball, but he can't because Lamore is all over him. So, let's see what the referee opts to do here. If he gives it, it's a try under the post for Leinster and almost guaranteed 7 points. If he doesn't, we're coming back for the penalty, I reckon. Well, the referee's going to give it. I can't believe the referee's going to give this. At the minute, he's happy for that to stand. And you can see it there quite clearly. He's going for the ball. He would get there first. Well, I really can't see how this is being awarded. The TMO keeps saying have another look. Ball is not backed by Gray. Nothing wrong. Look at the actions of 14 blue. I can't see why this is taking 2 minutes to work out that Lamore has held Clark back. Oh, finally, no try. Jesus Christ, man. What is wrong with referees at the minute? They're leaning so heavily on TMOs. It's unbelievable. Johnny Sexton just claiming he wouldn't have got there anyway, but it doesn't matter. So, here we go. So we're coming back for the penalty for Leinster. And Leinster will kick this to the corner. 5 metres out for the line out. Oh, we've got some new little features as well on the stream. If you want to join the Discord, !Discord should give you the link to the Discord. Oh, Josh, let's go. Welcome in. Sorry, buddy. Your comment was hidden behind the poll. And Leinster get the penalty for... What's he given? I missed that. What's he given? I don't know. I'm not sure what he's given there. Let's have another look at this. Oh, accidental offside. Accidental offside. He's knocked it on and then he's picked it up in front of the man. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the commands aren't working. That's good to know. Joshua, let's go Leinster. Let's go. At the minute, it's all Bath. other than the last 2 or 3 minutes. And Bath will kick this downfield, and they'll have a line out just on the 10 off the top to Spencer, and Bayliss carries up in midfield, met by Porter. Yeah, if you do want to join the Discord, I'll go and get the Discord link in a minute. As kick goes up, and it's O'Brien, and he's been absolutely slapped. And Bath get the turnover. Spencer gone quick, and Bailey trying to find a hole. There isn't one available. Clark slaps Henshaw back, but he can't hold on to it. So it is a knock-on advantage for Leinster, who have possession. And they've got space out wide, but they cut sloppy pass, and it's all over the place, and eventually Van der Fleer picks it up. So Leinster in a bit of bother, but they're able to secure that, and we will have the kick away. Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, here's the link for the Discord. Come and say hi, come and have a chat about all things ruggers and whatnot, and of course don't forget to smash like on the stream. Okay, Leinster up to halfway. I tell you what, the speed of this Bath defence is causing all sorts of problems as they Harlem Globetrotters it out to the wing, and it's Lamore who manages to kick it through and keep it in. Bayliss tracking back. Bayliss has stayed down, and it's hacked away by Bailey, I think. And Jesus Christ, it's all gone nuts. I got Madden 22 for my birthday, and when I played it, wow, it was a good game. I've not played Madden yet. I keep meaning to go and get it. Oh, the perfect timing of the kick allows... Who is that? Oh, it's Butt. Butt absolutely folds him like a deck chair. And he's gone to see his granny in the sky. He's dead. Amazing stuff. And then Bath's rush defence cause all sorts of problems for Leinster, and they're forced to sort of basketball pass it over the top, and then a little grubber through from Lamore. I'm not sure who it was. It was Bayliss chasing it back, and he does well to get hold of it, and then I think he just takes a knee in the temple. Nothing intentional, just a rugby injury incident, and we have got a little bit of time off while we get this sorted. Wow, it's all go at the Rec. It's all go down at the Rec. Both sides really... Leinster are way off their normal pace. Let's be honest. Leinster not really turning up in terms of their skill set and their execution. They're going to get a bollocking at half time about that, I'm sure. But Bath have absolutely just come to ball. They are playing with their balls on their chest. Like nothing is getting left out there. At the end of this 80 minutes, there's going to be nothing in the tank for Leicester, for Bath, and that's the way they want to play it. And yes, please, we want to see it. Right, we have got a target, by the way, of 5 likes by half time. So if you can help us out, that would be amazing. Just helps with the algorithm, helps us get us seen a little bit, and it's all good stuff. Of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. And we've got a new little feature. Let's see if we can get it to work. When we get a new subscriber,
give me one, brother.
This will happen.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Hello. more chicken nugget?
So when you subscribe, you get a little
Timothy
bit of that.
Hanafi subscribed to the channel.
Full of new features today. I've had too much time on my hands. Right. That was very loud. Might have to turn that down a bit. Right, here we go. Right then, so scrum for Leinster. I think it was knocked on, so they're 5 metres out now, and they're pushing. Henshaw carries up, and the forwards come into play now. But we have got a rapid blast on the whistle. Leinster are sent back, and I think somebody's out cold. Physio's raced in. Great work from them. Oh, it's Underhill. Just gets his head the wrong side. And he has been flown back. Arms out. And he's stayed still. But he is talking to the physio, so that's always a good sign. Yeah, Josh, how is Madden? I haven't played Madden yet. Yeah, he's been stepped a little bit by Ringrose as he's gone to make the tackle. Got his head the wrong side, and it's hip on temple. And he has gone for a little nap. Not things you like to see. Right, so we have got a little pause in the play while we just go through all the protocols that we need to go through in order to make sure that Underhill is well and safe. Last thing we want to do is rush that, so doing the right thing. Do let us know as well. What's your tipple this afternoon? I'm on a coffee. I'm being good. But let us know what you're drinking. Have you got a bottle of wine on the go? Maybe gin and tonic? Bit of lager, bit of bitter. What's your Saturday afternoon tipple? Are you off out tonight? Let us know what's going on. Love to hear from you. As well, if you're playing this weekend, if you've got a game tomorrow or if you've got a game today, let us know about that. Right, so Underhill is going off for a HIA naturally, and on comes McNally. So big loss for Bath, and another scrum for Leinster, 5 metres out. Termius Est. I don't really understand what you're trying to say. IRG, can orchard thieves cheers? Don't know what that means. Conan carrying up just short. Kelleher, advantage offside for Leinster. Here we go. Try is coming. It's gone out wide. Keenan manages to get rid of it just before the tackle. And in the corner goes O'Brien. And it's a try for Leinster. It's been coming for the last 5 minutes. It's been brewing away. Oh, cider, mate. I'm with you. I'm with you. Welcome in, Terminus. Right, I'm with you. Yeah, you're drinking a can of cider. I'm with you now. I've caught up. What a dipstick I am. Welcome in, nobody. Right, try for Leinster. It's a well-worked try. They've sucked that Bath defence right in. And then it's out to Sexton. Spin out to Keenan, who's under massive pressure to get that away. Just about does. And it's on O'Brien's heels, but he gets hold of it and try time. So Sexpest will kick this. It's not an easy kick from here, but a kicker of Sexton's quality, you would half expect this to go through, but he's missed it. Let's see how he's missed it. We're about 10 seconds behind ball tracking, I think. So we'll see how he's missed this now. Oh, off the post. It didn't look like he caught it cleanly, and he looked to kick it with a fade, and it didn't just quite fade enough. So just the 5 points for Leinster. And Bath will have to turn and go again. Let's have a little look at the poll. 7 votes on the poll. 29% if you think Bath are gonna win this one. Leinster 71%. Interesting stuff. Up goes the kick, and it's just outside of the 22. Perfectly weighted, and Porter will carry up to set some better field position for a box kick. Northern Hemisphere rugby, it's so predictable, isn't it? As McConaughey rides the back of I'm not sure who that was, it might have been Lamore, but rides his back and knocks that back for Hamer Webb. Excellent work from them, and there's a hole open up for McNally as he's brought down, and Clark tries to offload. Spencer gets a hold of it eventually, and Bailey tries to chip it through. It's an awful kick straight down the throat of Porter in the line, and Leinster will have the ball and run it up. Ringrose. Sorry, that is Ringrose now. It was Henshaw before. Ringrose has knocked it on, and we will have a Bath scrum just outside of the 22 as the wreck erupts in noise. Scenes you love to see. This Bath fan base will be delighted with this first quarter performance. They won't mind being 5-0 down. They have dominated proceedings so far, and they are making this Leinster team look somewhat average. Hopefully this can ignite Bath's season, because they have had such a howler, and they're such a big club. But we'll see how things go. At the minute, Leinster hold the lead, and I think in doing that, hold the top position of the pool. It's Harlequins if they lose. And the scrum is set, and it starts to break down, but Spencer moves it away into midfield, and Clark onto McConaughey. Spencer carried up through Stewart, who knocks it on. Doris picks it up, and Conan finds some room, and that should be another knock on. It is, and we will come back for the scrum. A little bit scrappy this last couple of minutes. A few people breathing a little bit heavier than they normally would 20 minutes into a game. Just tries to shuffle to the side of the tackler, and as he does, he pumps his arms and spills the ball. Will Stewart, 5 tries across his last 13 games for Bath. Hey, we've hit 6 likes, let's go. Scenes you love to see. Let's see if we can get to 10 for half time then, that would be awesome. Right then, so we have got some running repairs going on around the park, so we'll just take a breather for those, let the lads get some water on board and whatnot. Don't forget, of course, we are live again this evening for Ulster Claremont. So do join us for that. If you're not subscribed, hit that red sub button, and we will be able to see you later. 5:30 kickoff, so we'll be live from about 5:15. And if all things go super well and I've got any energy left, we might just do Glasgow, La Rochelle. But we've got a couple of streams tomorrow as well, so I'm saving myself. 6 hours of streaming in a day is a lot. Right. And of course the MLR starts next week as well, so we'll have some more late night streams for that, which is always good. And the scrum breaks down, and as it does, the referee throws his arm up, and it's a Leinster penalty. And I mean, the ball was available at the back, so I thought he might have carried on, but no, he's not happy with what he's seeing, not set the right picture, and Sexton will kick that downfield just over halfway. So what have we got here? We've got a line out set. Full man goes to the back pod and it's down and into the maul, but away quickly as it starts to spin, and Leinster looking to use the width as Ringrose finds a little hole. Sexton finds a hole and he's through, and he's brought down by Clark, and Clark is straight up to his feet and straight on it, but Leinster are able to clear him off. Could have gone either way, that one. As it goes, it went for Leinster, and Doris flicks it back, and Sexton is forced to scramble back to retrieve that off the deck. O'Brien. Charlie Ewells takes a massive chunk out of him. Porter, latched by Kelleher. Murphy has a little carry up. A couple of holes starting to form in this Bath defence as Sexton plays the switch. And who's that? The referee has been slotted by the ball carrier. A little bit winded. Getting in on the action. Andrea's just going to take a minute to stretch his neck and ribs. Let's have a little look at this. So Sexton carries through. He's stood in the right position. He's not in the wrong position, but he's wedged between Ringrose and Ewells, and he ducks into it. He's lucky not to be concussed, to be fair. Oh dear. That's not two players you want to be wedged in, is it? Ewells and Ringrose. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, so the Bath players just having to make sure he's okay, and the Bath medics having a little check over and give the ref a bit of water, make sure he's living the dream, reminds him of his playing days, and we'll be back to it. So we're going to have a Leinster scrum. Ref got hit on 3 sides, I know, madness. And he doesn't look like he was a forward when he played, so I don't think he was used to too many mauls like that. But there we go. 'Tis what it is. Right, so Leinster scrum. And off go Leinster, and Sexton. Ringrose looking to spread it wide quickly, and McConaughey there to bring him down. Doris carries up. McNally doing great work to slow him down and hold him up for a minute. but not long enough to develop them all. Bath driving them back, and more mistakes on the passes as Ringrose picks up the bouncing ball. Sexton offloads to Murphy. Porter tries to carry, and he's shot back. Bath doing a great job of doubling up on these tackles and making sure no man goes through easily. As Ringrose accelerates. Maloney. This is great D from Bath. This is phenomenal D. Oh, but ball tracking's done us dirty. As Van der Fleer finds the hole. Commentators curse. As I say, they're doing a great job. They open up like a hooker's knees. And in goes Van der Fleer for the try under the sticks. Oh. It's a great line. Catches him a little bit dog-legged, and Van der Fleer just shoots through, and there's nothing anybody can do about that once he's gone through the hole. He's just picked the hole between the two props, and under the post he goes. 12-0, and the conversion's going over. You're pretty sure of that. It does. 12-0. Oh dear. Bath are being backed up. 9 votes on the poll. 78% of you believe in the Leinster. 2% of you believe in Bath. I tell you what, if you're voting for Bath, you're a Bath faithful, that's for sure. They had that 10-minute spell at the beginning of the game, and they looked lethal. But they got nothing from it, and they've been punished ever since. 8 likes, let's go. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes. I really appreciate it. It really does help the stream out massively. So if you haven't yet and you'd like to support in a little way, then help us with some visibility and get us seen. See if we can get to those 10 likes in 14 minutes. Right, what happened there? We've got a knock on from Leinster, I think. So Bath are back in the 22 with a scrum. In midfield, so they're going to split this defence. Opportunity here to make something happen if they can be smart. But Bath, they've got to take something away. They've been down in this 22 too many times with no reward. It's not really good enough at this level. VDF likes those. Oh, Van der Fleer. What, hookers? Does he like hookers? Is it? Has he got a bit of a track record? Oh no. Oh no. He can't be like Wayne Rooney though and like granny hookers. He might be. I love that. That's your bag. That's your bag. Some people like that experience. Right. Spencer breaks away, and there's opportunities here as McConaughey's not howled. Oh, he is howled. Oh, that's a little harsh. Tackle was completed, and then he got up. Oh. He had to go, though, because if he didn't, he was going to get turned over. So either way, bit of a shame. So another visit to the Leinster 22 with no return for Bath. And Sexton will kick clear this danger, and they'll have a line out just inside their own 10. Let's have a little look and see at this tackle again. Oh, I don't know if it's borderline. Anyway, the line-out flies over the top and they spill it forward and Bath have it. But they're rolling back towards their own 10 as they look for some space, and it's a shit offload. And it will be a scrum for Bath on halfway. Wow, wow. Just got a little bit scrappy again. Seems to be going through spells this game. Moments of magic, moments of madness. Just need some continuity from one of the teams. And Sexton is fully exposed himself juggling that ball, and he's been leathered. I'm amazed he's still on the field, to be fair. He's done really well. So 2 tries for Leinster. Absolute sweet FA for Bath. And we will have this scrum reset for a second. Right. Pre-engaged profile. We're having another reset. Fucking hell. We got to sort these scrums out. World Rugby. Sort the scrums out. There's something going. There's something fundamentally wrong with the way we scrummage at the minute. Let's get it sorted, because this is getting ridiculous. Right. .36, Johnny Sexton. And again it goes down. And Leinster collapse it, but we are going to reset it. Porter just goes straight down. 30 minutes is good for Sexton. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, you've got to respect him. You've got to respect him. Like, you can't not. 36, and he can barely get through a half. And he's still going. He's still clinging on to his career. I mean, he must have some serious debt going on. Because he ain't doing it for the love of the game anymore. Because if he was, he'd be at some low-level club getting a couple of pints for his Saturday afternoon. Use it is called, and Leinster steal it. Don't know how they've got hold of that, but Henshaw is on the carry, and he's brought down on the 10. Sexton firing with Bod as Ireland's greatest. Brian O'Driscoll, yeah. As Keenan finds Lama, and Lama's through. It's another try. The Bath woes go on. Who's this bot? McConnell Copeland with your dodgy link. Get out of here. Get out of here, sausage. Wagwan, Tom. Oh, Tom, you missed your opportunity. There was an opportunity for a banhammer. Sorry, mate. How are you doing, Tom? Good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you for a couple of days. So, another try for Leinster then, and it's great work. It's just using the hands, finding the hole. Rugby's such a simple game. And once they're through, he's gone, and it's under the posts, and it's 19-0. Wow. Yeah, we all know I love chucking the hammer around. We've had a couple of bots jumping in, Tom. So keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out. You can start slapping people for me. Scenes you love to see. I'm good, mate. Just feeling it a bit after about 3 hours sleep. Why? What you been up to? Huh? You been building snowmen again? Right. Up goes the ball. Shorter kick this time, and Leinster have it, and Porter will carry forward. 82% of you now think Leinster are going to win this, and I have to agree. Up goes the kick, and McConaughey knocks it on. So Leinster will retain possession and have the advantage for a moment. And all of a sudden, Leinster are starting to find their straps. That accuracy is coming back as they spin the ball wide to Henshaw. Sexton using the forwards in midfield. And again, Jack Conan on the carry. And, oh, it's stolen by Yules. Oh, he's picked his pocket and he's away. Can he cling on? No, he can't. He offloads to Clark off the floor and it's in for Bath. Absolute out of nowhere. RKO. Bath with a try, pretty much under the sticks as well. Max Clark, the scorer. Tom, you naughty boy. Right. Glad for Bath. I mean, you wouldn't want to get nailed, would you? But it's a great read from Yules, who pumps his knees, powers away. And O'Brien does well to chase him back. Gets up after him much quicker for the winger against the second row, and great offload off the floor. Great support line from Clark, and he's there in for the score, and Bath will convert, make it 19-7. Leinster fan here. Let's go, Terminus. Well, yeah, I'm a neutral in this one, but nobody wants to watch a game where the other team get nilled, especially as a neutral. So Leinster shovel some shit, and Bath reap the rewards. As what's going on here? We just got a problem or two. As McGrath thought about taking the kick off, and then Sexton says, "Fuck off, that's my job." And this kick will go long and deep into the 22. Bath will run it back. As Spencer will take as much time as he can to use this. And about 10 of the 5 seconds he's allowed. And kicks that downfield, and Frawley's come on from Lama, and his first job, he catches the ball and falls over. Henshaw, though, how is he doing this? He's run around half the team, and he's up into the 22. He's brought down. Leinster on the front foot again. Sexton dots one through. O'Brien is there, and it's a try in the corner. Oh, my word. Is it first half or second half? Welcome in, Leonardo. It's the first half, mate. First half, 36 minutes in. We have got a little timer on the ball tracking, just underneath the score. So if you want to keep up to date with what time we're about, I'm watching about 20 seconds behind it. So I'm about 20 seconds behind the ball tracking. So I'll bring you... The ball tracking will probably tell you what's going on slightly before me. No worries, Leonardo. Welcome in, nobody. Good to see you. 10 of us in here. Let's go. Let's get those likes up. One more like as well for our goal of 10. Michael Martin, welcome in. Bonus point, job done. Yeah, Sexton's coming off at half-time, isn't he? They'll rest him now. I am surprised that they've brought a pretty full noise team for this one. Because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, if you could have brought your under-16s for this one and beaten Bath, if I'm honest. But Sexton will have a go at this. He's got 2 from 3 so far, but the one he's missed is pretty much in the same spot as this one. So we'll see how this one goes over. They haven't played for 2 months. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I forget that the URC is mudded by COVID. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same place. And a much better result this time as this one sails down the middle. 26-7. They played last weekend. Did they? Yeah, they would have done, wouldn't they, in Europe? Or were they one of the called off games? I can't remember. I don't know. Right, anyway. Bath are going to kick this one off. And it's a high kick just inside the 22. So well worked. And Conan will take that and present it back for the forwards to have a little run up through Porter, who gives a little show and go. Works his way outside of the 22. So Sexton getting his eye in. Henshaw coming into good form. Yeah. Get ready for the Six Nations, I suppose, isn't it? As it's a good kick and good take from McConaughey, but he got no support. And Leinster are all over him, and it will be a penalty for Leinster for holding on. They beat Montpellier by almost 90 points last week. Oh, Jesus. Oh, grab some Vaseline and send it to Montpellier. They've been pegged. Right, Sexton kicks this one downfield, and I think that assures, unless a miracle, Leinster top the pool going into the knockouts. I'm exaggerating slightly that they haven't played for 2 months, but they all need game time. Fair enough. And Leinster then off the line out into the maul, and it's rolling forward with an advantage in at the side from Bath. As there's a little dart and the the referee screams for the tacklers to release. Kelleher carries up just outside of the Bath 22 now. Henshaw. Sexton spins it wide for O'Brien, who's got bags of space, but the floaty pass allows that Bath defence to drift across. Murphy crashes up now inside the 22, and another advantage coming. Off their feet. Ringrose. And Sexton with a little dink through. And Bath's big problem with these dink throughs is their fullback isn't sweeping. He's just clinging to one wing or the other, just a fraction. And it's just allowing Sexton a little bit more room to kick into. And you can't afford to give him, a player of that quality, that kind of room. Right, back into the corner, then Sexton will go off the penalty. So it will be a line out for Leinster, 5 metres out. And this will be the last play of the half. 17 of us in here. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in. Do smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get a couple more likes before the end of the half. That would be amazing as this maul starts rolling towards the corner. But again, another side entry from Bath, and again, another penalty advantage coming. Up they come then, a little pick and go. And Kelleher on the pick and go, 4 metres out. Porter. Still nowhere to go. Still advantage. Now another advantage for offside. Leinster driving up. They start to spread it out a little bit. And it's the big man. It's Foley. It's over. He's pretty much under the post. Spins off the tackle. And it's another try for Leinster. Bath are in the mud. In the mud. Bath are in the mud. Oh, poor Bath. What's up? What's up? Compliments of the season. Compliments is, well, I suppose compliments of the European Cup season. What are we saying? It's not Christmas. Welcome in, Dylan. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. Right, so the conversion is obviously down the middle. It's obviously good, and it's half time at the Rec. Bath 7, Leinster 33. Pissing all over Bath like it's some filthy golden shower. Absolute scenes at the Rec. Bath Bath had 10 minutes at the start of the game where they were controlling proceedings, but then it's all gone to shit and Leinster turned up and Bath are in the drink. What is going to happen to poor Stuart Hooper? He's got to go, surely. He's got to go. I mean, I know it's for the Premiership teams, it's a season without relegation, but how long's this man had to fix this club? And he ain't done nothing. I don't like people losing their jobs, but something's got to change. 20 of us in here. Welcome in if you're new. If you haven't liked and subbed, please feel free to do so. And have a go on the poll as well. Got a little poll running. Who's going to win? Leinster or Bath? Undoubtedly, Leinster have got 81% of that vote. A couple of Bath fans in here. Clinging on to hope. Clinging on to some sort of Ben Spencer miracle. But yeah. Right, we are going to take a short break while I go and refill the old brewski. I'll leave you with some stats in the meantime. But yeah, we will just take a very, very brief break. I'll just be a couple of minutes, and I'll leave you with some music to some of those copyright-free bangers, just to caress your ears while I go. Oh, Tom, are you in? Tom, can you get rid of that clown with the link? Right, we're back. We are back. Welcome back in. Apologies for the short break. Just have to go and get a little top up. Oh, that's hot. It's good soup. Okay. Oh, let's have a little catch up with this chat. Right, let's get rid of that clown. Okie dokie. Michael Van Gran of Munster signed for Bath yet. Probably the biggest mistake of his career. Josh, is it over? No, it's only half time, mate. As the kids do their little lap of honour with their Bath flags. Lovely to see. Yeah, half time, Michael. Well done. Michael, it's kind of over. Not wrong. The Leinster bench will be making an appearance soon. I'll be amazed if they don't just empty the bench at half time. Get their superstars off. They've done the job. Now Leinster are warmed up. Are we going to get another basketball score? Oh, mate. Not basketball. Cricket. Look for 3 figures here. I think Bath are much better than Montpellier. They're not going to roll over as easily. Leinster will drop off a gear. You reckon? They haven't. Well, they took a while to get going, so I can't. They need to keep that pressure on, in my opinion. But they might do. They might do. Bath probably have a couple of scores in them. Yeah, they might get 1 or 2 if Leinster get a little bit sloppy, get a little bit complacent. But they're just lacking that clinical edge at the minute. They're just not used to scoring or grinding out games. I mean, if you look at the contrast, you look at Harlequins. You know, Harlequins they just can't be beaten. They just won't die. And at the minute, Bath, you can see their heads drop when they start to go down. Will Leinster put another 50 up? I reckon so. I reckon so. Tired legs already at half time. Bath are really, really struggling in terms of defending. They're running a blitz defence to try and shut this Leinster team down, and it's working, but it's difficult to maintain. It requires an awful lot of fitness, and I don't know if Bath have got 80 minutes of that style of defence in them. 5+ scores for Leinster in the second half. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be an absolute drubbing. Right, let's have a look around the stream. What's going on? So we got the poll running. 84% of you now think Leinster have got this wrapped up. Tend to agree with that sort of figure. 16% of you were in the Bath camp. That's fine too. 12 likes on the stream. Let's go. That's awesome. Let's see if we can get. Should we see if we can get to 20 by full time? 20 by full time. I reckon that's doable. And yeah, awesome. 9 of you in here. And of course, if you haven't subbed, feel free to set off our little subscriber alert by dropping a little sub. And you'll be able to pick up all the great content that we have around the channel. We've got some stuff coming up in the future as well. I'm still working on the 4G pitches piece. That is turning out to be quite a big research project. I didn't realise how much research I was going to have to do into that. I thought I'd be able to just write my opinion. But it turns out there's a lot of facts and figures that go with it. Who knew? Right. Hello from America. Welcome in, Mark. Let's go. Welcome in. America, Baltimore. Always makes me think of Hairspray when you say Baltimore. Wife's a big fan of it. Right, okay. Well, welcome in, Mark. Good to see you. You all have Instagram. Jameson, we don't. We do have Twitter. Over at Rugby Gigs. And we've got a Discord as well. Let's go and get the links, shall we? So, there is the Twitter link. And the Discord link is there. So go and join us over on Twitter and on Discord. We're pretty active on both. We have a little bit of a chuckle in Discord, a bit of a chat, bit of a conflab about games and what we want to watch and stuff like that. So yeah, join us over there. You're more than welcome. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's a winner. Rugby's the real winner at the end of the day, isn't it? And join us on Twitter as well. We'll see how we get on there. Tends to be me just spouting nonsense, replying to other people, fending off South Africans because they're really salty about the England game. But there we go. That's my problem, not yours. Okay, so second half is just around the corner, and well, can somebody Amazon Prime some Vaseline for Bath, because those boys are grabbing ankles in this second half. They are getting pegged. Johnny Sexton's got the big peg out, and Leinster are running over them. So that will be coming up in just a few minutes' time. So we've just got BT adverts at the minute. If you are wanting to watch the game as well, let's just check where it's on. So in the UK, you can pick this up on BT Sports 2 or Channel 4. If you're in Ireland, it's BT Sports 2 or Virgin Media. And for Mark in the States, it's on Peacock. So that's where you can pick up the game. Let's have a little look at some of the... Oh, they don't have stats on the thingy website, do they? That's a shame. Michael, is that a window behind you or some fancy graphics? Mate, I wish I was in a box at Twickenham. I wish I was in a box at Twickenham. But no, this is a green screen. Mark's watching on Peacock. Let's go, Mark. Yeah, no, it's just a green screen, buddy. I'm not that rich to have a studio at Twickenham. But we can live and dream. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers first. Maybe one day we'll have a box at Twickers. How crazy would that be? But little goals first. Let's just get to 1,000 subs. Could you imagine? Hello, yeah, I've got very few subscribers, but I'd like a box at Twickenham to do all my streaming from. That'd be insane. I mean, I wouldn't say no if they offered. Twickenham, you're watching and you want to offer me a box. Let's do it. Let's do a deal. I'll commute. Right. Let's have some score predictions, shall we? Let's have some score predictions. I reckon this is gonna finish 68-14. There we go. 68-14 for Leinster. What are you saying? What are you saying in the chat? Give me some score predictions. As looks like we are almost ready to get back underway. As we get some scenery images from around Bath. Beautiful city. Terminus reckons 70-12. Yeah, I wouldn't be far off there. Right then. In fact, that's just one conversion each missed, isn't it? From difference from me. So yeah. Right then. The Bath faithful braving the chill. As Johnny Sexton is about to get us back underway. 48-7, says Mark. Sorry, Michael. Do you reckon Bath are going to be able to hold on for that long? Up goes Yules then for the kickoff, and Spencer will look to use a pod of forwards as is customary to get himself back inside the 22, and now he will kick that away. And Doris comes flying through unannounced, and Ben Spencer will pick up the penalty. Yeah, not a great shout from him there. Sorry, I forgot to turn the music back down a bit. My apologies. Right. Okay, so Bath clear this and they will have a line out. I think when you play for Pride, yeah, I mean they're playing for the badge, aren't they? And they don't have a tendency to roll over easily. But it's going to be a big ask. It's going to be a big ask to cling on. Especially as Leinster seem to have got their wheels rolling. Lama's returned to the field then, and Foley's gone off. And Leinster fire over the top of that breakdown and get the turnover. Ringrose. High tackle there, but yeah, and it is awarded, but not awarded for releasing. Sorry, awarded for not releasing. And Sexton will go down the line with the boot. And it's from midfield, so he's not got the best angle. Leinster will be concerned about injuries. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The injuries are always a concern, but yeah, Leinster will have one eye on that, and will need to use the bench fairly quickly, you would have thought, as Leinster have this line out. And Kelleher will have a carry, as my pictures just freeze up a little bit. That's no good. But we know Leinster are in possession. How is Underhill looking so far? But it's his first game back of injury. Yeah, he's gone off. Concussion. He got absolutely killed. So, yeah, not good for Underhill. Not looking good at all for him. As Ringrose carries up now into the forwards. And it looks like Bath are going to get a penalty here. And yeah, just crawling along the deck. And it will be a penalty for Bath. Right, having a couple of troubles with our pictures here, which is always good. But they'll be back. They'll be back. BT Sports app just playing up a little bit. There we go. So Murphy goes off and on comes Baird. And Bath kick this downfield for touch. And they'll have the line out just inside their own half. Forlorn looks on the faces of the Bath faithful. I tell you what, this woman, she's got a bobble hat on with all the pin badges from clubs she's visited. She's got a lot of them. And up they go and into the maul. Get a couple of metres off that before it's stopped dead. And the referee calls once. And they get a couple more extra metres. As Spencer's told to use it. And he does. Redpath out the back door to Bailey. Flings it wide, but it's too floated. And but as it's run straight into traffic, and now Bath going backwards, so Bailey puts it up in the air. Lama missed by Yules, eventually brought down. A little high, but referee's happy with it. No, he's not. No, not rolling away again. Leonardo, who's injured for Leinster? I don't think anybody's injured for Leinster, are they? I know Baird's gone off. Lamar went off, I think, for HIA, and he's back on now. So, yeah, I think everyone's okay. At the minute. But it is a bit of a feisty affair. So, if I was Leinster, I'd be thinking about putting some people in bubble wrap. Bruh, that's a shame to hear. I was hoping to see him return to the squad mid-Six Nations. Well, I mean, he might do. I don't know the seriousness of it, but he didn't come back from the HIA, so, and he did have a little nap on the pitch. So, I mean, nobody likes to see it. Nobody likes to see it at all, especially when it's your first game back from a concussion. Sexton moves it out wide to Keenan then, and McGrath picks it up, and Sexton throws it to nobody, and it's gone forwards off Bath, and he's in touch, and it's all gone to shit, and we're going to have a little stop and breathe and see what's what. Michael wins! Hey, babe. You make me so nervous. I don't want to be catching cases in here. I'm not TK. Right. Nobody's got a clue what's going on, so we're having to go upstairs to sort this out. Johnny Sexton. What about Johnny Sexton? What have you got to say about... Why are you getting a little chub on over Johnny Sexpest? What am I hearing? Surprised Sexton hasn't been taken off yet. Me too. Probably want to get some minutes in his legs, I guess. Ready for the Six Nations. But it's always... Any minutes in Johnny Sexton's legs is always a risk, isn't it? What are we looking at here? 14 grey they're talking about. Sexton just gets it away. Oh yeah, it's Hammer Webb is he knocks it on. Is it deliberate? Is it going to be a penalty? Looks like it's going to be a yellow card for Hammer Webb. But is there cover coming? Is there cover coming? No. This could be a penalty try. This is the last thing Bath need. Michael. He's Irish. He's class. Best rugby player of all. Best rugby player. All I know of rugby, and only ever player I've known. And I hear from a few friends that used to know him that he's a lovely lad as well. 10 minutes in the bin for Hammer Webb. No penalty try though. Penalty referee thinks that there was enough cover coming to cover a tackle. I'm not so sure myself. Neither Sexpest, but he will disappointedly go to the corner. For him, not for us. I think it's the right decision. You drinking a tea? I am on a coffee, mate. I am on a coffee. Pacing myself. Got a couple of streams today. Got another one at tea time. So I'll probably have a beer. Probably have a beer at tea time. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to overdo it. Leinster then off the line out, and they're up. They're pushing away. Ball tracking's told us what's going on. Pick and go, and it's Porter over the line. It's another try. It's another try. And Bath's arseholes are gaping like a porn star. Wow. 38-7. Conversion to come, and you'd fancy it from here. Over the 15 goes the line out. Leinster forwards smell blood now. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Leonardo da Vinci, what do you mean by that? Or what are you saying? Michael must be a bit tipsy. Michael has come from... So a friend of mine streams FIFA. Michael is very kindly come across from that stream. Michael lives in America. He knows nothing about rugby, but he's here all the time, and he's a lovely lad. Play nicely. He doesn't know a lot about rugby, but we're teaching him little by little. It's like NFL on roids, Michael. Right. Wait, what? The commentators have put a little fun fact out there. Andrew Porter can squat 350 kilos. That's massive. NFL with brains. Yeah, not wrong. As Leinster just going through their attacking drills, just spinning it wide and just gaining meters on meters here. It's so easy now. And here they come again. Deegan onto Lama. He's pulled short. About 10 metres short of the line. He's brought down. And again, it's another Leinster penalty. Hands on the floor. Time. Scream the Leinster players. And they spot the crossfields on. And there's no one there covering O'Brien. And he's in for his hat-trick. Porter must be full of juice. He is a decent bloke. Completely different guy off the pitch. A bit like Mark Hughes, if you remember him. Sadly, yes, I am old enough to remember Mark Hughes as a player. Wow. Great spot from Sexton. Spots the crossfields on. And Bath are completely unaware of what's going on. Totally oblivious, and by the time it's happened, it's all over. Well, I know rugby. When I used to live in Ireland, I would watch the big games like England-Ireland, you know, those games, like the big Six Nations, but wouldn't know much. That's cool, Michael. That's cool. It's all gravy. I'm glad to have you here. You play FIFA, don't you? Badly. Terribly. So badly, I didn't even qualify for champs this weekend. Right, so 45-7, and I've run out of superlatives for Leinster at the minute. Most rugby players tend to be decent people off the pitch. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like caging a beast, isn't it? And then you give them the whitewash, and once they cross the whitewash, the beast is uncaged, and they put him back in the box when they come back over. You should stream it, to be fair. I barely qualified with 2 games left. Oh dear. Sexton has well, he's hit that like he's got a foot like a Toblerone. I am, Michael, thinking about streaming some Rugby 22. What part of Ireland did you live? I'm based in Galway. There you go. He's going to say Boston now, isn't he? I'm joking, Michael. I'm joking. I'm taking a piss. Right, okay. So, conversion missed. 45-7. Bath get us back underway. 4 minutes left on the yellow card. Clark off. Ajoma on. And Leinster looking to have a little play from their own 22. And there's a great chip over the top, and the fullbacks missed it. O'Brien's away. He's chopped down at the 10, but the defence is all over the place. There's pigeons flying everywhere. What am I seeing? Leinster. Henshaw, it's forward. It's surely forward for Kelleher. He's given the try, though. And Bath have got more dog legs in their defence now than a Chinese restaurant. Oh dear. Wow, they need to have a look at that, because that was a blatant forward pass in the offload right at the end there. But it has been awarded. Michael Donegal. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Daniel O'Donnell country. I mean, are you showing your age there, Leonardo? Are you showing your age? Although he's a national treasure over there, isn't he? Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Wow. Oh, sorry. A bit of lozenge went down the wrong way. Oh, it's on BT Sport. I was watching it. Yeah, BT Sport 2. It's on Peacock in America as well, Michael. I'm 500 years old. Oh. Oh, you're playing into your name. I get it. What are you doing in Ireland then? You should be in Italy, shouldn't you? I know Daniel O'Donnell. He's a good guy. Can you smell that, chat? Can you smell? It smells like bullshit. I'm calling it. Michael, head into the Discord and send me a selfie with him. Right. Sexton with the conversion, and he's spooned this one as well. He's not happy with himself. Slapping his thigh and... Ooh. He's not happy chappy at all. 13 likes on the stream. Can we get to... We set a goal of 20 by full time, but I reckon we're going to lose a lot of people because this is a bit of a dead game. So let's edge it down a little bit. Let's go for 15. Let's go for 15. As Bath kick off short, looking to compete and end up not competing at all. Looks like he might be carrying an injury. I think he is an injury, isn't he? He's just a walking injury. The big is in the house. Welcome in. Long time no see. Early stream. I know. We got all my games got called off for COVID this weekend, so I'm sorry. We're gonna have a big streaming weekend. They're getting smoked, this team. You're not wrong, Michael. They are eating ass. There we go. Right. Oh, and we got to 15 likes. Well, we'll reset it to 20 likes then for the for full time. See if we can get there. 25 votes on. 84% of you think Leinster. No surprise really. Where's Chris Bird when you want somebody betting on a game? Good day, Michael. Good day to big. How's Hong Kong today? Spencer then kicks away from the boxy, deep in his own 22. It's a decent nudge, to be fair. Gets him just inside his own 10. You have no rugby games with TK this week. He's probably happy because he's injured so he can rest. Yeah, we got called off. We were supposed to have old Northamptonians and they couldn't get a team together. I hope Bath have some Vaseline lying around. I think they're using their tears as lube at the minute. As up come Bath, just over their own 22. A little bit of competition over the ball, but eventually Bath get it back. All good in my neck of the woods, says the big. Good to hear. Don't forget, of course, if you are new round here, hit that sub button. Come and have a chat. Come and have a chinwag. Come join the Discord. Come and do something funky. Why not? Let's drop that Discord link in there. Boom. Tears as lube. You're not wrong. Right. Leinster kick over and Bath are forced to retreat and try and get a hold of it, and they get the turnover, but in doing so he's unsupported and Bath are able to win the penalty. Got himself isolated. Good to see Bath still fight him. Right. The yellow card should have run dead by now, so Hamer Webb should be allowed back on the field, I would assume, after this kick. As the Leinster bench look set and ready to go. And they've changed the whole front row. Rossburn, Healy. Oh, what have we got? Sorry, we've got Sheehan on, Healy on, and Abdulazade. Abdulazade? I don't know. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, he's on as well. So big old bench coming in. And their first job is to defend a line-out maul, which they do comfortably as once is called. And Bath just quite happy to let this clock run away. They don't want to concede any more points. They've had 50 put on them. They're not getting any beers tonight. I just joined Discord and made my mark early and annoyed 34 people. Oh, God. What did you do? What did you do? Michael Reeves. You added everybody with the stream link. Fuck's sake. Even I don't at everybody. 17 likes, 17 viewers. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you haven't subbed up as well, feel free to do that. We're just here for a chinwag now while this game runs down. Your viewers go up. Look, see? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Henshaw and Bath have turned it over. But up on the 10. Hamer Webb looking to undo some of the damage as he offloads off the floor. It goes backwards. Spencer gathers it. Plenty of fight left in Bath as they try and keep rolling. As an Ulster fan, glad people are seeing what it's like to share a league with Leinster. Oh, mate. I mean, you have to slip the lid to Leinster. They've got a lot of things right. They've got a lot of good players. And they've got a good setup. As here goes Bath. It's Spencer with a chip through. And he's taken out off the ball. It's got to be a penalty try, surely. Surely it's got to be a penalty try. You have to do that or I will. 19 watching.
Give me one, brother.
From 17.
Very good, very nice.
Hey! Gareth O'Hare!
Hello, chicken nugget.
Let's go! Thank you so much
Gareth
for the
O'Hare
sub.
subscribed to the channel.
Welcome in, Gareth. Welcome in. Michael, you simping for mod or something? Yeah, Leinster have got the yellow card then. It should be the penalty try, really, because he's taken the man off the ball and he was through. But either way, it's not. It's just the yellow card. People talk budget with Leinster, but I think they have 90% of academy players. Look, they've got an amazing setup, and you can't take that away from them. They do such a good job with their kids, and they bring them through. Irish rugby's got it right at the minute. As Stewart off the top of the line out, swinging round 5 metres out. Bath looking to take something from this. Looking to get something to be hopeful about. Something to cheer about. As they squeeze through. Oh, and he's not tried to offload blind. And it's taken back, so it's going to be a 5 metre scrum for Bath. All the pressure, and they just have to be patient. Just have to be patient. No mod is silly in this stream. No one is sus. Oh, we have a couple of bots and stuff that are sus. They're more of a... The Bigs here is a deterrent. The Big and Tom. Right. And we do get some numpties sometimes. We had some numpties in the summer over South Africa Lions. Oh my God. People calling my mother all sorts in Afrikaans. I was like, you got to pay for that. If you want my mother, you got to pay for her. She don't come for free. Right. Bath with the tails up. 5 metres out with the scrum. First scrum for this new Leinster front row. "20 minutes left on the clock." I mean, the comeback is not on. Let's be clear about that, but let's just give Bath something to cheer about, shall we? Right. Here we go. Ball in. Everything's settled at the back. It goes down. And we're just going to reset it. 18 likes. You're not wrong, Michael. 18 likes. We want 2 more in 20 minutes. Can it be done? Can it be done? Can you find it in your hearts? Help the stream out. Yeah, I think just going back to what Gareth was saying there about budgets and things like that. I think Irish Rugby have got it right. They've got much more of a sort of New Zealand model, haven't they? Is what I understand. I don't know an awful lot about it, but they move academy players around to where they can get some game time. So if Leinster have got 20 fly halves, they'll move a couple of their academy fly halves over to Ulster or Connacht, which I think is, you know, much more sensible. It works. It works in a league like that. It wouldn't work in the Prem because there's too much at stake. There's relegation. There's financial losses and gains and things like that. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to head out, honey. Have a good day. You have a good day too, Michael. I will probably see you either later or tomorrow in TK stream. Right. So. Another reset scrum. How many reset scrums are we going to have? As Bath try and fire themselves up for this one. New Zealand took the original Irish model after professionalism, but have maybe a little bit more control on wherever the player goes in the IRFU. Oh, do they? I didn't know that. Every day's a school day, you see. But it is a good model to have. It is a good model. And yeah, they probably have got a bit more control because they're really... they pretty much pick the teams, don't they? Right, ball is at the back and use it's called and Bath will go through Redpath, who gets no yards whatsoever as Bath and Leinster fold left, looking for some space. Hamer Webb gets... Oh, O'Brien, that's a hell of a tackle a metre out, and McConaughey is still down, getting some attention. I think that's going to be checked, that tackle. And Gibson Park, didn't even know he was on the field, but he's booted this away. And now Bath are all the way back to their own 22 and are in all sorts of trouble here. But the RFU will presume some players to move to get game time. Joey Carberry and others move to have their own accord to get more game time and get in the island window, i.e. Nick Timoney and Andrew Conway. Yeah. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Like I say, it wouldn't work in the Prem or probably even in the top 14 because there's just too much at stake with relegation. But that's the price you have to pay for a, I want to say more competitive league, but not say more competitive league at the same time. But you know what I mean. Oh, I tell you what, he's kicked that and it's only just bounced inside. Meanwhile, Rory McConaughey is still down in a lot of trouble. And let's have another look at this. Oh, and he just twists as he offloads in the tackle, just lands awkwardly, and he's straight in on his knee. Yeah, just jars his knee in the grass as he lands. Ooh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No one likes to see that. And hopefully McConaughey's okay, because nobody likes to see this. On his 9th appearance in 9 months. Right. So, we are just having a bit of time off while the medics deal with him. 15 minutes left on the game. 4.5 minutes left on the bin, roughly. And he is going to be carried off the field. So that is a real sad sight for McConaughey. He's going off. No relegation, but the RFU were about to delete Connacht before Pat Lam. Oh, really? I love your red hat. Thank you, Gabriel. It's just a hat. It's just a cap. It's old now. It's been washed too many times. It's getting a bit small. We'll rock another one for the next game. I get really limited. Apparently, most of my wardrobe is green, and with the green screen, I just disappear. So I get really limited on my wardrobe, which is a bit frustrating. But there we go. Right, so Leinster have a line out. Great work from them off the first line out as things open up, and what's going on here? I've lost pictures again. Bloody hell. Yeah, Connacht would be the least funded of the provinces. As with most things, the West is underfunded in Ireland. Is it really? I didn't know that. They do all right though. They're not. I wouldn't say that they're like the worst team in the URC by far. They do fairly all right. Anyway, Leinster with the line out, and they'll take the roll in more 5 metres out, and they want to put more points on Bath as they rock forward and over. Are they over the line, or is the ball further back? I don't know what's going on here. What's happening here? We've got a Bath scrum. I think we've had a knock on. Allez, Gabriel, allez. Right. Well, the little wins for Bath, I suppose. Just able to hold this up. Yeah, the maul just splinters, and the Leinster pack follow the wrong half of it, and in doing so, they bring their own maul down. So we will have a Bath scrum 5 metres out. Oosh. Bath survive. And this goes down, so we'll have this reset. And the commentary team just saying how into this game the Bath supporters are. I've no idea why, because Bath are in the mud, but they just love their club so much that they're fighting tooth and nail with their players, and you've got to respect that. 18 likes still. Come on, we're 2 away. Can we get to 20? Oh, hey, I tell you what, I had my COVID jab this morning. My 3rd one, my booster. I had to wait because I had COVID just before Christmas. Oh, my arm now. I'm like, Jesus, hello. Right, another scrum set, and it's early engaged, so it will be a free kick for Bath, who try to go quick, and the referee says, sod off, I ain't having none of that, I ain't chasing you down the field. You can kick it and they can run it back to us. Right. So, Bath boot this one down. To big. Welcome to the 3rd jab club. Do you know what I mean? I love me anything to get. I feel like a junkie, like the amount of jabs I'm having with this thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm chasing the vaccine dragon. Hoping you're enjoying the microchips flowing through your system. Oh, mate, just call me Mr. Nanotech. I'm Bill Gates' puppy now. As we've got a try from ball tracking, we'll bring it to you as it comes. Gibson Park. Oh, my word. Gibson Park. Oh, it's a beautiful try. It's a beautiful try for Sheehan. I'll tell you all about it. So, Gibson Park snipes, draws the Bath defence, and Sheehan runs the switch line. As he does, it opens up. It opens up nice and wide. And in he slots under the posts. You'll be able to produce your own 5G signal very soon. Do you know what I mean? I've called my to prevent my neighbours from trying to, or just to panic them really, because they're all old. I've called my Wi-Fi hub Bill Gates 5G test tracker. I've had a few funny looks from the neighbours. Sheehan is ridiculous, maybe better than Kelleher. I tell you what. 7 tries in 8 appearances. Oof. I tell you what, it's not a bad stat to have coming off the bench, is it? Right. Conversion's good. 57-7. As little knock on from the kickoff, gone short again, and Hammer Webb is there to clean things up and does, and Bath are rolling forwards a little bit. Ben Spencer's gone off as well. So Simpson is on. Oh, wait, no. Spencer's still on. He's on the wing. And he gets absolutely leathered at the 22. And Bath will have to reset. And it is a penalty for Bath. Hands in the ruck. So, Dixter, how can Bath win this from here? I tell you what, they got to suck a lot of dick to win this from here. They got to suck some major dick. It's like they've got to like bukkake themselves to win from here. Hookers, are they wingers? To be fair, front row players now have to be so mobile that they could probably play back row quite comfortably. Probably a couple of them wouldn't look too out of place as a crash 12. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but there you go. There's one for you. Right, so 5 metres out. Bath with the line out from the penalty. I tell you what, this Bath crowd must be smoking Skittles because they are cheering like they're winning this game. Furlong could play 12. Yeah, look, in a pinch. If I was in a pinch, yeah, everyone's gone down, and I've got nothing left, I'd put him there. I guess the Bath hooker has other duties other than in the scrum. Advantage offside coming for Bath. 5 metres out still. Looking just to come round the corner with the forwards. Little flick out the back for Simpson as they look to spread it wide. Bailey tried to get it away, didn't do it cleanly, but Simpson's able to gather it and he flicks a 30-40 metre pass. But this Leinster defence is just scrambling left and right like they've only been playing for 5 minutes. Awesome fitness from them. As they're now back towards the 22. Ajoma, Bailey, Hammer Webb. No advantage coming, so we are going back for the penalty. Offside is the call. 7 minutes left. Still need those 2 likes for the 20 for the full time. Can we get them? If you're new around here, don't forget to sub as well. 30 votes on the poll. 87% thought Leinster were always going to win this, and well, I hope you put some money on it because they did. There's no way back for Bath. But 5 metres out, they are going back to the corner, back for another line out, and they're going to try and take something out of this. And who can blame them? Fair play to Bath. They haven't died. It would have been really easy just to lay down, lean forward and grab ankles on this one. Because Leinster have been slapping cheeks. But no, they keep fighting. They keep going. Sign of a team fighting for their badge. Stuart Hooper, you're getting sacked in the morning though, son. You've had a mare this season. You've got it all wrong. He's got to go. I mean, I don't know who replaces him. Bring back Mike Ford, maybe? I mean, nobody likes Mike Ford, but tell you what, he's doing a good job. Somehow, it's been stolen by Leinster and they kick it downfield and there's a foot race on. Bath will win it, but they're all the way back on their own 5. And Atkins Has to clear away into touch. Just beyond the 22. All of that pressure alleviated. And it's pretty poor from Bath. 19 likes. Let's go. It's been ages. I didn't think we were going to do it for a second then. That might be the one that gets us rolling. Right. Arthur Caldwell just having a wander off the pitch. He thought he was done, but he's not. How are my alerts for you not coming up? What have you done, Fleshin? Have you unsubscribed and subscribed again? I don't think it comes up like that. I'm not sure. Game off today. It is indeed. COVID. Opposition can't get a team together. Pain in the bum. But it is what it is. Nothing we can do about them. Another injury is Will Vaughan limps off. Is there? I don't know. Right. So, line out for Leinster. And tails up. They're driving on. Looking to ruin Bath's day even more. I mean, at this point, I don't know what the point is. Just blow it up, ref. There's 5 minutes left, and they're getting their arseholes handed to them. Bath's going to be pulling out dildos out their arse for weeks off of this performance. They've been absolutely shafted. Properly done. Properly done. COVID strikes when we can't get a team together. Yeah, always the way. Always the way, isn't it? It's an easy excuse because they know that the RFU won't penalise them for it. So lots of people are doing it, which is annoying. Oi, 842 subs. Let's go. And here we go. O'Brien is in the corner for his 4th try of the day. He's having an absolute ball. Wow. And they're happy that it's... we're Chiamo checking it. Ball just pops out the side of the ruck. It's booted downfield. Beautiful kick. All the way. It's pretty much a grubber. Goes down the line into the 5-metre tram. And O'Brien's there. Simpson can get nowhere near him. And it's a try. So 62-7. Jesus. Said last night this would be a big Leinster score. Oh, 100%. 100%. There was only ever going to be one winner. There was only ever going to be one winner. Yeah, Flesh, I think the alerts only pop up if you've got your YouTube settings set as public. So, like when I sub to somebody, it doesn't tend to alert them. And there's been a few today that have not been alerted. But I think if you've got your YouTube open as like public, then they come up. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Leinster, or is it Ireland? Pretty much. Pretty much. And Byrne slots that. 64-7. Johnny Sexton will be going, well, why can't I do it? He did it. Wow, wow, wee, wow. James, same thing, really. Welcome in, James. Good to see you. 1 like away. 3 minutes left on the clock. Can we do it? Can it be done? Is there somebody that hasn't liked yet? We want to get to them 20 likes for full time. Conan then carries up up just over the 22. Gibson Park spins it out. There's space out there for Keenan. Misses the first tackle. Gets brought down by the second. And Gibson Park on the front foot. Don't often see him look so sprightly. But as he comes to the deck, we see his little boldy spot. Hey, 21, we did it! To be honest, it could be Ulster, Munster, Connacht. It'd be a similar score. To be fair, it could be Old Pisporians under 12s. It'd be a similar score. Let's be honest, Bath are in the mud this season. And as I say that, Atkins intercepts and he's away. But he is being chased down by Keenan and is dragged down. And they're over the ball. Driving through. Ball's out. And Healy's got a hold of it. So Leinster back in possession, back in control. And they'll just settle things down. As Doris has been absolutely obliterated. The ball spills out backwards and Bath then take control of it. And then that's knocked forward. Oh, it's all gone to shit here. And that is a handoff and a half. Who's that? I think that was Sheehan handing off Williams, and he's absolutely sat him down as the kick goes through, and O'Brien is there again as Hammer-Webb slips, and Hammer-Webb straight over the ball, and they do get the penalty for holding on. It's all gone to shit at the minute. Last 60 seconds of the game, Bath get the penalty. Crikey. My point was more that Connacht, who are traditionally the weakest province, were able to nearly beat Leicester, the top Prem team, twice. Yeah, Irish rugby at the minute, over the last few years, they are absolutely on fire. Definitely the best set of club teams across the Isles. 100%. 100%. I think the only team that could live with them was Saracens 3 years ago when they were breaking salary caps. But there we go. 10 seconds left on the clock. The clock is still ticking down. Bath have kicked 4 touch up towards halfway.
Very good, very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget.
Hello, chicken nugget.
James Skiles subscribed to the channel.
Let's go, James. Thank you so much. Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. Love that. I like that little meme thing. Agreed. Right. So, clock is in the red. I can't see Bath wanted to extend this any further than they have to, and neither Leinster. So I reckon this is going to get fired to somebody off the line out, and it's going into touch. Bath have run out of forwards, so he played 75 minutes, and Cordwell comes back on. And it goes to Leinster, who are going to run it. I don't know why they want one more, but they're going for it. Was nice having Sarries knocking Leinster down a peg every so often, to be honest. I mean, you're not wrong. But watching them both play was boring rugby. As we are now in touch. Ringrose is pushed into touch, which will bring an end to the game. An end to Bath's woes. An end to Bath's European Cup challenge. What a shit show. Well, back-to-back cricket scores for Leinster. It's, yeah, well organised, well funded, and great athletic base in GAA. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Good point, good point, good point. Right. That has brought us to an end. Thank you so much for joining us for the stream. Oh, we need to do a dick of the day, don't we? O'Brien, 4 tries. Some big tackles going in. Absolutely rocked that wing. So dick of the day goes to O'Brien for me. I'm sure BT will give him it as well. Yeah, the GAA background is underlooked indeed. Right. Oh, Leinster actually, sorry, go through second behind Racing. Huh. Hang on, it could all go a bit wrong there. I think Leinster can still go out. Right. Anyway, not to worry. Right, so that brings us to the end of the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back a little bit later on. I'm going to rest my old vocal cords for a little while and get ready for tonight's stream, Ulster Claremont. So we'll be back at 5:15 for that. So join us then. And all that's left to say is face down, ass up. That's the way we like to rock. We'll see you a little bit later on.